Well, it's happening. Multiple Marvel productions are absolutely screeching to a halt due to the Screen Actors Guild strike. Let's talk about everything that has pumped the brakes and what it means for all of these release dates moving forward. Well, the writing has been on the wall for a little bit for the Screen Actors Guild to potentially go on strike, and for the first time in many decades, it's actually happened. This is being compounded by the fact that the writers are also on strike, creating roadblocks in Hollywood that haven't been seen in almost 60 years. Now, over the last 24 hours, we started to hear about multiple productions starting to shut down, and several of them are for some of our favorite superhero projects. Now, Marvel Studios has officially announced that all productions will cease until this strike is complete, and Venom 3 have both shut down their productions and are awaiting the resolution of the strike. Now, this is exactly how this is supposed to work. It is supposed to cause disruption, and we need to be prepared as fans for what's going to come down the road in the next couple of months or even year. Now, so far, nobody has shifted a release date, so we should remain calm, but we need to be prepared for anything that is going into production to be delayed, potentially significantly, and with no resolution to those dates until after the writers and actors strike has been resolved. Now, sadly, it appears some of the Hollywood executives are taking a pretty crappy approach, trying to basically starve out the writers, but I think for your high-profile and rather wealthy actors, well, this is going to be a much harder task to complete, and I'm very hopeful for some resolution in the next couple of weeks. Now, both the Marvel and Sony productions are obviously already impacted, but they haven't been impacted enough to remove their release date. And I suspect Marvel has some lines in the sand that they're watching very closely in order to determine what happens next and when they need to move things. Thunderbolts was also going into production, so that's likely to be delayed. And although Captain America Brave New World actually completed shooting, there almost for sure will be reshoots that are required, and that won't happen until the Screen Actors Guild strike is also resolved. I highly suspect Captain America 4 will probably be fine. They'll be able to work in the reshoots after the strike's over, but they are continuing to work on all of this in the meantime. But I do fully expect Deadpool 3, Venom 3, and the Thunderbolts all to see significant delays. This could also impact Beyond the Spider-Verse, because we are hearing most of that hasn't been recorded, and most of those actors are also part of the Screen Actors Guild, meaning they won't work. So all of this stuff has tossed a massive monkey wrench into the works, and the studios are going to be held hostage until they can complete these negotiations. Obviously, people need to be paid what they're worth, and there's some real big shenanigans going on surrounding AI, so I am very hopeful that actors and the writers are able to hold these executives and studios to some standards that they obviously have earned. We all know the studios will just simply pass the cost on to us as the customers, so there's really no reason for them not to give these professionals exactly what they're due. I guess we're going to have to wait and see how all this works out.